How many of you felt like this year was brutal? You felt like it was the hardest year ever. You felt like all the goals you set weren't met. Well, today I want to help you meet your goals this coming year. Welcome to Motivational Mondays with your host, Red. I hope this uplifts, inspires, and transforms you to live better than best. Now, let's dive in. I don't know about you, but the coming of a new year always gets me excited because it's an opportunity for a fresh start. It's an opportunity to begin again. It's an opportunity to start fresh and really go after the things that God has placed on my heart. And a lot of people feel like the new year starts on January 1st. But if you ask me, you want to hear a little trade secret, a secret to success right off the bat, I feel like the new year starts in December of the previous year, because it's really the best time to start planning. And I want to give you 4 steps to prepare for your next year. And step number 1 is reflect on this year. If you're going to prepare for the next year, you have to reflect on the wins and the losses of this year. So I want you to take some time during this last month, during this December month. I know it's busy, I know it can be hectic, but if you can take like 5 minutes, 10 minutes even, or if you're real bold and real Christian, take 20 minutes, get alone with God, put down the phone, turn off the music, turn off all distractions, get alone with God, and simply reflect. Reflect on your wins, reflect on your losses, reflect where you grew and got better, reflect on the places where you maybe have neglected. And that's really gonna set you up to succeed in the next year. And then the second step was visualize this time next year. Visualize the end of December 2020 or 2021, whenever you see this video or hear this podcast, visualize the next year, this month, next year, and decide what are you gonna have to do right now to make next year's right now even better, to make it your best year yet. And then the third step here is set your goals and make your plans. I don't know if you see behind me over there, I have my vision board and it's a little out of date now. I need to check off some of those things that I accomplished this year. The big thing here is you gotta set goals and you gotta put them in front of your eyes. You gotta think about Habakkuk 2:2, see the vision, make it plain. If you really wanna succeed in this coming year, then you need to set goals and you need to review them daily. I mean, you see this board behind me. That's actually in front of me. This is my desk at work. And I'm constantly seeing that board. I'm seeing my visions, I'm seeing my dreams, and I'm able to mentally make a connection of that's gonna happen this year. And if it's not gonna happen this year, it's gonna happen within the next couple of years. So step 1 was reflect on this current year. Step 2 was visualize what it's gonna be like this time next year. Step 3 was make goals, make plans. And step 4 is simply take action. I mean, you can make goals, you can put them before you, but if you don't put into place practical steps and principles and routines and habits, you won't see any of those goals on your board come to pass. Now, I know this was a little quick and a little all over the place, but it's simple as that. If you want to achieve everything that you're called to, if you want to achieve and leave the end of next year feeling better than this year. Now, granted, you might have had a great year this year. For me, it was a benchmark year. I got married, I went to Disneyland, I'm living the dream as a married man. It's amazing. I've made a couple of moves in making podcasts for you. I started another interview podcast with my buddy Brian. It's been a great year, but honestly, sitting now, reflecting on this year, it was great. But I want to do so much more in the coming year. And I want to encourage you, if you had a great year, let's make it even better. Let's live this better than best lifestyle. If you had a cruddy year, then this is it. This is your chance right now to have a fresh start. See, one of the hardest things to do is start. And if you start today, then taking that action step, you'll be one step closer to your dreams tomorrow. So every day, commit to yourself. And even before we even go any further, I want you to take some time and sometime this week and write down a contract to yourself. And in this contract, I want you to write your goals and dreams and what you have planned for the next 6 months, the next year, the next 5 years even. And at the bottom of that page, I want you to put a line where you can sign it and a place for the date. And I want you to hold yourself accountable, because that's what that does. That's a commitment. It's almost like when I got married, earlier this year, we had to go to the courthouse and we had to sign a legal document that said we're married. And that legal document almost put it in writing that it's till death do us part. And that's how I think we should attack our dreams, is we should sit there and be like, until it is achieved, I'm going after this and I'm gonna continue to grow and continue to become better than best. Now, friend, I'm praying your next year will be greater than this year. The beautiful thing about new beginnings is we get to try again. You get another opportunity to get at everything that you didn't accomplish this year. I love you, friend. I'm praying for you, friend. But before I close today, I just have to take a minute and I just have to say thank you. Because without you, I wouldn't even be able to do this. It is because of you I even started this podcast to begin with. I mean, I cannot express my gratitude enough to you. It's like you matter. I mean, every time I get in front of this camera now, or I get behind this mic, or I begin to think about what is on my heart, and even when I'm in my alone time praying to God, I ask Him, what do you want me to say to your people? And it's in that moment that I'm taken aback, because God's been so faithful in my life, and I know He's gonna be faithful in your life, friend. But yeah, like I said before, I'm continuing to pray for you, friend. I love you. Now let's go live better than best as we conquer this week, and let's go live our best year yet coming up.